Welcome to our special Teachers' Day video. Today we celebrate the incredible contributions of teachers who shape our minds and futures. You know, when we think of teachers, we often picture classrooms and textbooks, but the truth is education extends far beyond those walls. Learning is a lifelong journey, and we encounter teachers in various forms throughout our lives. So in this video, let's take a moment to appreciate all kinds of teachers and the profound impact they have on us. From the ones who grade our papers to the ones who teach us how to be decent human beings. It's a bigger world out there than just our classrooms, but the lessons we learn in them, well, they can help us make sense of it all. Let's start with their classic educators, the ones who spend their days patiently explaining fractions and the causes of the fall of the Roman Empire. These teachers, working in classrooms around the world, dedicate themselves to nurturing young minds and instilling a love of learning. They provide us with the fundamental tools for understanding the world, from the alphabet to algebra. But it's not just about facts and figures, is it? A great teacher can make you excited about the most unexpected things, whether it's the intricacies of the human cell or the poetry of Shakespeare, and they see potential in us, sometimes even before we see it in ourselves. They challenge us to think critically, to question, and to never stop exploring. So to all the academic teachers out there, thank you for laying the foundation for our intellectual curiosity. Now, let's talk about our first teachers, the ones who teach us how to walk, talk, and eat without using our hands as utensils, our parents and families. These unsung heroes of education are with us from the very beginning, shaping our values and beliefs long before we even step foot in a classroom. Think about it. Who taught you the importance of honesty, kindness, and perseverance? Who picked you up after your first and probably second and third bike riding mishap? It's often our families who instill in us the core principles that guide us through life. They may not always have all the answers, but they offer unconditional love and support, which, let's be honest, is a pretty great learning environment. To all the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and siblings out there, thank you for being our first and most enduring teachers. Friendship. It's a powerful thing, isn't it? Our friends, those companions on this crazy journey of life, also serve as teachers, whether they realize it or not. We learn so much from our interactions with our peers, sometimes through laughter, sometimes through disagreements, and sometimes just by observing the world alongside them. Friendships teach us about empathy, compromise, and the importance of communication. They challenge our perspectives and help us see the world through different lenses. Ever notice how you and your best friend can have completely opposite opinions about something and yet you still respect each other? That's a valuable lesson right there, and let's not forget about the power of peer-to-peer learning. Sometimes the best explanations come from someone who's just a few steps ahead of you on the path of knowledge. So to all our friends, thank you for the laughter, the support, and the constant learning experiences. Now, let's venture into the realm of mentors and coaches. These are the individuals who often appear at pivotal moments in our lives, offering guidance, encouragement, and that extra push we need to reach our full potential. A mentor could be a teacher who sees something special in you, a coach who helps you hone your athletic skills, or a colleague who takes you under their wing in the workplace. What makes mentors so special is their ability to see beyond our current limitations and help us envision a future we might not have thought possible. They share their wisdom, their experiences, and sometimes even their hard-earned mistakes, all in the hopes of helping us navigate the often complicated path of life. And you know, mentorship isn't a one-way street. We learn as much from those we mentor as they learn from us. It's a beautiful cycle of growth and shared knowledge. So, to all the mentors and coaches out there, thank you for believing in us, for challenging us, and for empowering us to become the best versions of ourselves. Let's be honest, sometimes the best and most frustrating teacher is life itself. The School of Hard Knocks doesn't have a fancy curriculum or a tenure system, but it sure knows how to give out tough lessons. We learn from our mistakes, from our failures, and from those moments when life throws us a curveball we weren't expecting. Remember that time you stayed up all night cramming for an exam, only to find out that you studied the wrong chapter? Yeah, life lesson learned about time management, or that time you poured your heart and soul into a project that completely flopped? Yep, another opportunity for growth and resilience. The beautiful thing about life's lessons is that they keep coming, whether we're ready for them or not. But with each experience, we gain a little more wisdom, a little more resilience, and a little more understanding of this crazy, beautiful thing called life. So, to all the challenges, the setbacks, and the unexpected detours, thank you for shaping us into the people we are today. Now let's step into a library, a bookstore, or even just the endless expanse of the internet. Books, documentaries, podcasts, online courses, they're all silent teachers, patiently waiting to share their knowledge and insights with us. They open up worlds both real and imagined, introduce us to new ideas, and allow us to learn from the greatest minds across history and cultures. Think about the last book that truly captivated you, that made you think about the world in a new way, or that documentary that opened your eyes to a social justice issue you weren't aware of. These sources of knowledge have the power to educate, inspire, and challenge our perspectives. And the best part is, they're available to anyone with a curious mind and a thirst for knowledge. So, to all the authors, filmmakers, podcasters, and creators of educational content, thank you for expanding our horizons and fueling our love of learning. Sometimes the most profound lessons come from the most unexpected sources. A stranger's act of kindness, a chance encounter with someone from a different culture, or even a brief conversation with a cashier at the grocery store can leave a lasting impact. It's these seemingly small interactions that remind us of the interconnectedness of humanity, the diversity of perspectives, and the importance of approaching the world with an open mind and an open heart. You never know when a chance encounter might spark a new idea, challenge a long-held belief, or simply brighten your day. So the next time you're out in the world, be present, be open to connection, and you might be surprised by the lessons you learn from the most unexpected sources. And finally, let's turn our attention to the greatest teacher of all nature. The natural world, with its awe-inspiring beauty, its intricate ecosystems, and its constant cycles of life, death, and renewal, has so much to teach us if we only take the time to listen. From the resilience of a tiny seedling pushing through concrete to the intricate dance of a bee pollinating a flower, nature offers endless lessons in adaptation, interdependence, and the power of perseverance. Spending time in nature can calm our minds, inspire creativity, and remind us of our place within the grand scheme of things. So let's make a conscious effort to connect with nature, to learn from its wisdom, and to protect this precious planet that sustains us. Thank you for joining us in celebrating Teachers' Day. Remember, a teacher can be anyone or anything that helps us grow, learn, and become better versions of ourselves. It's a lifelong journey of discovery, and we're fortunate to have so many guides along the way. So let's take a moment to appreciate all the teachers in our lives, from the ones who taught us our ABCs to the ones who teach us about compassion, resilience, and the beauty of the world around us. Happy Teachers' Day.